My names are Dominic Khaemba Wetangula. 90% of the Bukusus are from eastern Uganda. Bukusu was the first son of Masaba. And the Bukusu was the second son of Masaba.
The history of Bungoma County cannot be complete without mentioning certain names. In this region, the name that cannot go unmentioned is the name of Mzee Dominic Wetangula, who is the father to the Speaker of the National Assembly and the father to the MP of Westlands, Honorable Wanyonyi. We are pressured today to visit his home and get to understand his story. My name is Nekesa Mramara and this is Culture Hub TV.
Today, we are privileged to be in your home and thank you very much. Maybe before we start, you can just start by introducing yourself so that whoever is listening can be able to know who you are.
Others talk in English, Kiswahili.
English. If you English, you can mix with Bukusu, is okay.
Yeah.
My names are, am I audible like that?
You are audible.
you are audible.
You are audible.
My names are Dominic Khaemba Wetangula, the son of Emmanuel Wetangula Nanjobo, and my mother was Paulina Nahanu of the clan Babambo. My father was Omuhutu, Omusmaolia. Both these clans come from Uganda, eastern Uganda, in the Wumbo sub-county and the Bukusu sub-county of Manafwa.
Beautiful.
So you have your origins in eastern Uganda.
Uganda.
Okay. That is, we have heard about the
90% of the Bukusus are from eastern Uganda.
Great.
So when we talk about Bukusus, we are actually talking about 90% Ugandans.
According to the survey we carried out,
Yes.
Bukusu was the first son of Masaba. And the Bukusu was the second son of Masaba. And these two people, we have even a hill named Masaba in Uganda.
I hear there's also Tororo Hill around Tororo. I mean Bukusu Hill around Tororo.
Where they always talk of Maina climbed that hill when they had quarreled with his son who had inherited his father's wife, a barren wife, and was the most beloved son of Bukusu. And so when he came to realize that this attack was going on, he called the elders of the tribes that were there. He called the Muteso elder and said, "My son has done this to me. What do I do to him?" And the Muteso said, "You should just spear him and kill him and forget." Then he asked Mukishu, what would you like me to do to this son of mine? Bukusu said, this man embarrassed him more. He has embarrassed you. But you also go call all the elders around. Get his cow that has the highest, produces highest milk with the sheep and slaughter them at broad light. And while doing that, you take them, after they have skinned the animal, you take the green skin, which is not yet dried, lay it in the house with the hair facing the ground and the meat side upwards. Strip them naked, shut the door, and tell them, now do your exercise as you want.
Very interesting. Don't you think?
And his wife and children were watching, seeing what they were doing to his father. And after that, they opened the house and slaughtered the sheep, the male sheep. And got the remnants from the stomach of the sheep for everybody, the wife, the son, even the father and the children. Washed, took the inside cow dung of the sheep, and smeared the legs and the feet and the front and the hands for cleansing purpose. For cleansing purpose. And the animal which was killed left the calf. Meat was shared by anybody who was there,
Who came
who came to witness to get a piece.
Okay.
And some part of it they roasted and eat. So when that happened, Bukusu decided to go away.
So that is how he immigrated to Kenya, out of Uganda.
Uganda.
And Masaba cast him. He cast him that you will be going around school Masaba very many times. You'll be going, if you start by the eastern side, you will come by the western side. And if you go by the western side,
You come by
you will not go beyond that mountain.
Okay.
And as with the research we do it, it is now about over 6 centuries.
Since that happened.
And he cast the vacation that you will never move out of this place.
You remain here.
You remain here. But this man called Bukusu, I cast him to
Rome.
To Rome. He will be roaming around.
So Kuka, can we assume Masaba is the same as Mount Elgon, or those are two different hills?
Masaba, that school, that mountain was good. Masaba means the mountain of worship.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, Kamasava.
Yeah.
They go there to worship.
Okay.
There were caves there where they were going there to worship.
Okay. So this
It is the mountain,
Okay.
mountain of peace.
So this man committed an abomination, and by slaughtering the animal, he was actually cleansed,
Was
but
cleansed.
sent away. Is it what the Bukusus, this is now an assumption that maybe is subject to your correction, eh? Is that what the Bukusus call huko na muyafu? Is it the same, was it the same function?
Sawa.
Okay.
Mwihoho na mumuyafu.
Like Mwihoho.
Muyafu, yeah.
Yes, that's what it means.
Okay. Sawa.
Thank you. So we would like to go back to our structured interview, and we are basically going to look at of course, we've given us the tribal origins of the Bukusu.
The Bukusus, yeah.
We wanted also to look at the kingship system of the Bukusu, the system of land tenure, the economic life of the Bukusu. Did they ever have any industries? Their system of education, whether formal or informal. Institutions among the Bukusu in whatever type of way. Then initiation of boys and girls. We'll also look at the sex life among young people in Bukusu land. One would be very interested if you have been reading papers, watching news. There is something that is emerging called same-sex relations. I know that is something very touchy, but we'll also want to pick your brain on that. Is it something that has always been here with us, or somebody
Before we could move so fast, the Bukusus
Yes,
are in 6 ethnic groups.
yes,
The first ethnic group is called Bakikai,
yes,
divided into 14 clans, 54 clans.
yes.
I belong to I'm one of those
The
Bakikai
Okikai.
group.
Okay.
Then we have Vanabai.
Yes.
Anabai.
There are 42 clans. They are known for herding cattle.
Hadas. Okay.
Then Bamwari,
Yes.
Bamwari.
those what we call Balichana.
Yes.
Okay.
There are 36 clans. Some called as, some are included in the Tacholi group.
Oh, yes.
Then we have Bamalaba. And Bamalaba came to Kenya this side through Busia. They entered Eastern Bloc
Yes.
through Busia. And from these ones, we get the rainmakers.
Balunda. That is Balunda. Okay.
Then we get Basilikwa. Those are
That's where we belong.
now they came to this region through Washington, through Eldoret.
Okay. Is that where people refer to as Mbai?
And by
What does that term mean?
when they reached there, their cattle were very healthy, and they multiplied and were very many.
Oh, yes.
There were no diseases like rinderpest,
Yes.
like anthrax, black water, and so forth. So that is why their wealth multiplied
Oh, yes.
in big numbers.
Yes. Yes. That's interesting.
It is nice.
And it is that place where they found the Maasais, the Samburu tribe, who were using palm sticks for cleansing their gods, so where they kept the milk. So that, and they were wherever they were moving, they were moving with these palm dry skins and sticks. So they say, if we back in, what can the hand to scan?
Oh. Oh.
So that is the background information about
Yes.
Vasilikwa.
And those, at the same time, to make their milk more tasty, there were some plants which they tried, burned the charcoals, and ground them into the quartz, so that when they put their milk, it made it sour and better taste. And it could last longer.
Oh, so it was also a preservative. Eh?
It was a preservative.
Very interesting.
With that reason.
Yes, yeah. Mm.
Okay.
Then there was the last group they called Wanyala.
Vanyala.
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 Wanyala, these are the people who, most of them are associated with Vanyala of Busia
Okay.
and Vanyala of Kakamega.
Okay.
Now, Vasilikwa, they have 9 clans, but very many.
Okay.
They are large clans. They are large clans.
So that is the most popular cluster among the Bukusu.
The Vasilikwa, in fact, there are very many, followed by Bakikai.
Yes.
Though by Bakikai have many clans, but their production was not much. You would find a man he has one daughter and a son, or one daughter and one son only. So I don't know what happened. And they were very choosy.
Yes.
And because of that, some grew old, married when they were very old.
That's very interesting.
So maybe just on that marrying issue, Kuka, are now, like, for example, Vasilikwa, are they allowed to intermarry now that it's a vast clan?
No, not allowed. They're allowed, but up to a certain extent.
Okay.
You get like Musilikwa, like Omukita, Omululetu, who is the head of Vasilikwa, of Vatukwika. In the past, they were intermarrying, but it came in late 40s. They said, no, I think we're messing up our clans. They stopped.
Okay.
And all these clans were intermarrying. But in late 40s, 1940s, they said no. When we started the unity of the clans, we said this should be stopped. And today, if it happens, it's just by mistake. Because Mutukwika remains Mutukwika.
Oh, yes.
Umbutu remains Umbutu. Why should we intermarry?
Yet we are the one person.
Because of these clans are originate from their from the mothers.
Okay. So the Omtukwika is the man. Now those are now the mothers, the wives.
The wives
Okay. But still you remain the sons and daughters of the same person.
of the same person.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it
Like
does.
you are Omukitana, sindio?
No, Mululet.
Omululet. I'm Omukwangu.
We have Vasa, Havana,
Yeah.
and Vakitana.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, Vananjiki, that's another one. Very interesting.
Ananchukua, it's just a nickname which was given recently.
Which
Okay.
now
That's Vakitaka. Because if you attacked one of them and others were around, they will all land on you. Fit you properly.
so they became Vananchoki. They are close. Their closeness is like the bees.
Yes, the behaviors of the bees.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So it was a nickname. Okay.
So we would like to go back to your life. I would like us to get to hear your story of schooling because
maybe.
of going to school. Because I think we are talking about you, much as we're also interested in the Bukusu, but
Well, the Bukusus,
yes,
when the Europeans, when Joseph Thompson, some of you have done history,
yes,
Joseph Thompson, the British explorer, who came to this part of the country, he went back and told King George V
yes,
that he found a tribe in Eastern Africa who built forts like ours.
yes,
These people have courts up to Supreme Court,
that's interesting.
which you also have. He said, these people are sergeants who circumcise their boys and women during their days. These people are dentists, and he said, and these people have other, he said, if someone has pneumonia, they will open the chest, give him some syrup to drink, and that's the end of pneumonia.
Interesting.
So they have their doctors.
Yes.
So when you go there, these people have their army. They have their own musicians.
Yes.
And he said, if you go there, you have to find a way of brainwashing these people to leave some of their practice, their traditions.
Yes.
Otherwise, you
Do
not
not
manage.
manage anything.
He says they are great farmers, and they keep livestock. They are so proud of themselves. So when you go there, find a way
Breaking them.
of dividing them.
Yeah.
And what he did, told them, send religious people to go there first,
Yes.
to go and brainwash these people,
Yes.
distort their culture,
Yes.
and so forth. He went as far as telling them, destroy some of the war weapons,
Yes.
destroy their forts,
Yes.
because in these forts where they group and plan to attack people. And that's what they did. They went on taming some of, they used Mumia
Yes.
to brainwash us.
Yes.
Mumia said their people, his brothers, to come and rule us,
I hear he installed chiefs around Bungoma.
colonize us.
Yes. Do you have some of the names of those chiefs that Mumia sent to this place?
He sent his brother called Murunga,
Murunga. Yes.
who went, from Marikisi. He moved to Kimilili,
Yes.
Kimilili side, up to move this way.
Yes.
He brought Luhare,
Yes.
who settled in Marikisi.
Yes.
He brought his brother called Walicho. He settled in Kamkuya.
Yes.
But this place Sud refused.
Okay.
Mamachaja refused. And I don't want it. I don't want them. And Mamachaja is the one who said, go there and tame those people.
Yes.
Because they were not paying the tax, those tax.
Yes.
You had to go and look for elephant tusks and bring to and pay as tax,
Oh, yes.
buffalo skins,
Yes.
and such things like that. So they had revolted. Wanyonyi forced us to start building the roads, so that when the Mwami passes in the morning or during the rain, the dews cannot interfere with him, or dust.
Yes.
And it was sort of slavery. If my shop was from here to Mukwea, I was responsible of cleaning this road
Up to
up to Mukwea to the next person. And the width was approximately 3 meters. And every morning, I have to go with the broom, the chair where there was a small pit of hole, hammer it hard and sweep the dust away.
Yes.
So,
every day.
so that when Mumia's brothers like Mruga came, they would not walk on the dust road. And he forced the Bukusus to carry these Bawaga chiefs who are not walking.
Oh, yes.
Get 4 strong men to carry this Murunga or Warujo or whatever was going. And while he's carrying, someone is put with a pot of beer on the head, and this man is with siphoning it, and someone with hot water.
On the transit.
When it gets to go, someone is already there making water, heating water.
To pour in the beer.
So until he reaches where he is.
That was real slavery.
Yeah,
And our wives went to work for their wives.
Very interesting.
And you don't resist.
You'll be beaten. Or you'll be sold to Arabs.
Oh, yes. Now, at what point did
So, so when he came, he went and told him to do that.
Okay.
When these missionaries came, the first were the Quakers who came and landed in Spala. That's where they were taken. You know where Spala is?
Yes.
yes, around Lugulu,
Lugulu.
the land of Ford?
So the first education, started in Bukusu land. Reading and writing started from that place.
Oh, yes.
Then Namachanja and Sudi son did not welcome the Quakers.
Yes.
They welcomed the Catholics. Because the Catholics allowed the Bukusus who were smoking to smoke.
Yes.
They allowed them to take alcohol.
Yes.
If they could shoot blood from the animal, boil and eat, which the Quakers did not entertain.
Okay.
So Sudi did not welcome them.
So like Catholic was a little bit soft.
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, even up to now, where in this region, going to that, where the majority.
Yes.
Quakers are just coming in the most recent.
Oh, yes.
So that was the making of Joseph Thompson. And the first, with the Quakers, they started teaching their people how to read, but not write. But the Catholics started teaching them oral, cramming, and writing.
Oh, yes.
And reading. Those are the different.
So that was the time the Kibabi mission was established.
So the first Catholic mission was Kabula.
Oh, Kabula.
Okay.
Yes.
Was Kabula. Because Sudi had another village at Kibabi. He extended when the Middle people came and wanted to build their mission. He directed them to go and build at Kibabi.
Okay.
Kibabi was a photo formed called Kibabi.
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 Ah, so that's why it got the name.
And that's how he got the name.
Okay.
Kibabi. And the purpose of taking them there was because Kibabi was a very sad place.
Yes.
And there were ant hills were everywhere.
So it was not economically viable.
It was not. He said, let them go there. The ants
And suffer there.
will eat their buildings and so forth, and they will go away.
Okay.
If they will manage it, they will control ants, then our people will also be happy.
Okay.
So they use them to rehabilitate the place.
They to rehabilitate it.
Which happened. Now Kibabi looks like a paradise.
Yeah.
So that was the thinking of Sudi
This
Namachanja.
is how Kibabi now looks like.
Oh, yes.
But when Namachanja told the Quakers to go to Spala, he said Spala was just a plain, almost no trees and so forth. So lightning was out of the day.
Yeah.
In the rain. It was eating their houses and so forth. So he said, take them at Spala, where whatever houses they will build, the lightning
will strike them.
will strike them. And if they will control the lightning,
Then
then we are,
People will be safe.
and they had a very strong belief that the rains were hatching from Wibui Falls.
Okay.
Yes.
When these people went there, they started planting trees. They brought the trees from New Zealand for the purpose of
arresting
draining the
wetlands.
wetter places, draining water, because they take a lot of water. And also they grow very high, and the lightning comes at the highest
Yeah, arrested. Yeah.
So the tattoo, the Bukusus who are there, the tattoo also benefited.
Problem solved.
Their problem solved.
Okay.
Now that we had a mission at Kabula and education was being offered, why did
Sudi moved to Sudi said the center of the Catholics, I put them at Kibabi,
yes.
because it was the center of these other places of the Catholics. The Quakers was Spala, where he sent them. The Anglican was sent at Butonge.
Oh, Butonge. Okay.
Okay.
The church, the Salvation Army, was sent at Colonial. Colonial used to be in Bungoma side.
Okay.
But why did he say the Salvation Army? Because when the Salvation Army, when we were going at Namachanja place, our suit, to spend in the evening, they were entertaining him. So the Salvation Army used to sing and dance and jump and what. So I said, I think this can suit you with the where Tesos. What Tesos majority with the Tesos.
It will go well with the Tesos.
Because they will enjoy jumping up and dancing.
So was that supposed to be a compliment or a demeaning statement?
Because according to suit was a compliment.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So,
He must have been a very intelligent guy from what you are telling us.
That man was very intelligent. No wonder he produced a cardinal.
A cardinal, yes.
yes. Because the way he's doing this is like he's thinking even if these people have come, we can also benefit from
Yeah,
them.
sure.
Yeah. And the way things are working out, somehow they are actually working out for the well of the community. Yeah, that was really clever. So it's at that point that you are also able to go to school using the...
So, and then his first, so the first is what they used to call the Congos, which is now assistant chiefs, with the Milango, whom are now calling the Bakasas, that every Lukongo, every assistant chief must have built a line. A line means must build a school.
Oh, yes.
Must have a school. Everyone must have a school. And they used to call them Lisomero. You must have Lisomero where people pray and learn reading and writing.
Okay.
He ordered them to do that. And he told them, in the future, these were going to be the forts of your people.
Oh, yes.
And when the first missionaries came, people were grouped in the villages which they were called Mulain.
Mulain, yes.
So they were told, you build houses this side, you build you put your garden this side, you put your animals the other side. So there were Swahilis who were moving with them. They said they were put better to live in lines.
Oh, yes.
But they were now removing them from the large forts into small open forts,
Oh, yes.
which they call line. And during those days when we were growing up, when the lunch was time for lunch, every house they cooked lunch at the same time. Men went to eat. Men were eating at their own place, the highest spot is in their home. Women were eating alone with the daughters, and the boys were eating with their fathers.
So during those eating arrangements, was those just acts of eating, or they also used that opportunity now to instill the values of the community to the children?
That helped some lazy people who could not, because people were digging. Women were made to dig.
Yes.
Women were the main source of Yakula. Men was just to slash the bush.
Okay.
And the women dig.
Yeah.
Because the land was still virgin.
Yes.
It was very soft.
So the women would just do it.
When the weeding comes, men did the weeding.
Okay.
Or the weeding wind. When harvesting came, both went to harvest.
Okay. So I think now that also set out the gender roles.
Yes.
We are seeing like now they are separating. Now the men are clearing the bushes, then the women are digging. Then when it comes to weeding, it is now the men who are weeding. Then when it comes to harvesting, all of them are doing that. So they were also trying to put some gender roles in place.
Even with their children, grown-up children.
Okay.
The work was to harvest.